What did they happen for our Nigeria? The kind of story where they hear about Nigeria, it don't make sense now. Just yesterday, someone actually, a friend called and was telling me that, as at yesterday evening, they were buying fear at 450 naira per liter. And just before I could say Jack Robinson, I got another information that fear is now 600. And as of today, someone told me that, he bought for 1,000 per liter. Now the question is, where are we going, Nigeria? Our politicians. We've never had it this bad in the history of Nigeria. We go continue like this. Now 2023 is just by the side. Now there's this thing I've always told us about, talking about the death of truth. That's one of the worst and biggest thing that is happening to us as a people. A situation where people just become so comfortable with falsehood. Nobody wants to speak anymore because everybody is just scared for fear of the unknown. We are just blowing trumpets and making our politicians, look like gods. Now, yes, I don't blame this leader so much. I always say it, yes. Now you and me, they make all these politicians, they be like God. So that is it. Because when you start seeing a man, praising a man, amplifying a man as though he's a god, before long, according to my mentor, Patrick Lumumba, he starts thinking and behaving like one. And that's what's happening to us right now. Now, he's not biting on them. They are not feeling the pressure. They are not feeling, the economic strangulation. It's not really affecting them because they've stashed so much money in their accounts, They have private jets. They can fly anywhere they want to fly to, so they don't care about you talking about fear. Even if the fear is selling for even 3,000 naira per liter, it's not really an issue to them. They're going to buy it. Now, I was watching an interview yesterday, granted to Ayodele, whether Ayodele or Ayodele or something, who just got appointed yesterday as the coordinator of Tinubu's electoral materials around Lagos area. You are going to watch this interview shortly. I felt so disappointed. The way this young man was, in fact, that's pathological lie. The way we lie in this country today is terrible. We are just so comfortable with falsehood. Now they raise the issue. All these plenty matter they talk about there. Talking about, Tinubu accusing CBN governors, accusing APC that Naira redesign is actually targeted at him. Those ones not even touch me, reach the issue of the Bullion van. I remember the Bullion van story. Back then, the last election, we say a day to the election, they can't see Bullion van for Tinubu compound. Now that thing they call the ask the young man. Now see the way the young man is. He was actually, telling these lies with passion. As though what he's saying is truth. Is the truth. It's so painful. It's so shameful the way we tell lies in this country. And saying something like, now the guys asked him. They say, Tinubu has now bank. He said the driver lost, the Bullion van lost. I don't hear that kind of thing before. Say Bullion van lost. He said yes, people they lost different time. They misroad and they lost enter Tinubu compound. Even when Tinubu don't confess the money in your own self, according to what one of the interviewers was telling him. But he was still lying. He was still praying. He was still making us believe falsehood, believe in falsehood.
It was not. It was Rufai. It was. I was in that house on that very day.
Was the day before
it was not an election.
So it was the day before election. But
it
why
was
Bullion van moving
the
everywhere?
Bullion van was missed the address to have come there.
Okay. I thought your presidential candidate had actually said that what's people's business with how he spends money.
I watched it. He said that jokingly.
Okay.
It was a joking statement.
So the Bullion van
the same way Mr. Dangote said that when he wanted to authenticate and get his mindset that truly he has money, he went to cash 1 million naira, brought it to his house, sat and looked at his money and returned it to the bank.
No, but I just want to get this right. You said the Bullion van missed its way to come into the place.
Yes.
But that place is not a known bank, or was it a bank? I just want to get to the root of it.
There are some companies that have high staff that pay their staff with cash, right? That Bullion van missed his way there. Okay. And it was not invited by Ashwaju or anybody.
Okay, comrade. Bullion vans have become unidentified moving objects or flying objects in Nigeria. That's fine. We hope this time around nobody will carry bullion vans around. The CBN has even made that impossible. Nobody is going to carry any bullion van, so which is fine. But let me ask you, to go back to this Jandon issue. Funke Akindele went to Ikusi fruit market yesterday to campaign. Okay, Lagos State government, your party is saying, oh, we'll provide level playing field in Lagos. But the People's Democratic Party is protesting that Funke Akindele, deputy governorship candidate of the PDP, was chased out of that market by hoodlums. And that's not the only...
These are the problem of this country. You know, once we get some small appointment, we start padding the truth. We start padding truth. You know, we don't, you know, we just stay on the side of the oppressors. We don't see the pains and the agonies of the masses anymore. So we are not going to continue like this. It's really a very big mess we have found ourselves, and it's so pathetic. I feel the pains. You know, today life has become so hard and difficult for the average Nigerian. People are leaving the country every day. You know, number of persons leaving the country daily, you can't quantify it. It's so terrible. When we have the potentials, we have the resources in order to make the country better, but because of wickedness on the part of leadership. And now 2023 is by the corner again. And many of us are singing and clapping for these same people. They don't even care. Look at elections. They are not even thinking about it, that since election is just by, let's make these people happy. Let's see how we can. Nobody's even talking about that. We are all talking about campaigning for this, for that, for this, for that. I also want to use the opportunity to actually say a very big thank you to the media practitioners, especially the Arise TV, you know, and some presenters, Channels TV, people like Shehu, you know, and all that, for the great job they are doing. They are speaking out, because we just have to keep speaking out. We can't keep quiet. If you like, hate us for saying the truth, but we are going to be on the part of the truth. That what is happening in our country today is not acceptable to people like us. We'll keep speaking, we'll keep talking. I'm not a politician, and I'm not interested in becoming one. And finally, I want to tell those of you who believe in 5 over 5 theory, that theory not going to work. Because this election is going to be more of a personality election and not party. Because one of the biggest weapons of oppression these people have used against us over time is this mentality and mindset of party being supreme. Party is supreme, party supremacy, and loyalty that you cannot kick against the party. That's falsehood from the pit of hell. And that cannot continue to sustain us as a people. We must turn our back on it. In this election, it's going to be more of a personality thing. So if you are a candidate, carry your cross. They mind the way they campaign, because you might run into a serious problem when you start campaigning for another candidate in your party that is unpopular, and it might begin to whip sentiments of people against you. You might not just, believe what I'm saying right now. It's happening. We are seeing it right now from the media, and we'll be speaking to people and all that kind of stuff. So carry your cross, because Nigeria matter and I don't tear apart. We must rescue the soul and the life of Nigeria come 2023. Those of you who have not got your PVC, go and get your PVC. The time is now. This is the greatest opportunity. Now, God will not come from heaven and help us. And they tell us every time, the help of God is given. God cannot help us more than he has helped us right now. Now, you and me, now go open our eyes, we go shine our eyes, and tune into the help of God, so that we can, come out of this ugly situation we find ourselves today. So that is the message I really have for you. Where is DPRO talking about increasing price of fuel? Look at just 2 days ago that NATO went on strike. This airport, is it NATO? How do you call it? The Abinaco something. They went on strike, and the entire economy of the country was grounded. Passengers were stranded at the airport. What kind of country is that? Who does that? That people just wake up overnight and they take to strike action. No planning, no organization. In fact, if we are tired, if our politicians are tired and they know they cannot deliver, they cannot lead well in this country, it's better we just send Nigeria to one of these Western countries again. After all, we're too evil quick, this independence thing, we're too evil quick, achieve this independence. We've not been able to display capacity and ability to manage ourselves as a people. We are becoming a monumental disgrace internationally. Our leaders, every day, their actions and inactions, they are disgracing us at the global scene. And we cannot continue to clap and condone this. It's rubbish. They provoke me, Joe. Each time you talk about Nigeria, they make my head, they plan that. So I beg, get your PVC. make you vote right this time around. And for me, I talk as I know a politician, no, but me I can talk here now. My candidate now Peter Obi. I'm not going to see Peter Obi. I don't really have issues. Some people are saying Tinubu is a transformer, is this, he did this in Lagos, in that and that. Yes, it's possible, but I don't really have any problem like that. But the issue I have right now is that Tinubu, going by his age, we cannot continue to, give Nigeria. Nigeria is too tough and complex to be placed in the hands of people of that kind of age. That is just the truth. Age is a factor. There's what we call dementia. And there's a dementia called Alzheimer's dementia that comes with old age, whether you like it or not. So you cannot compare Tinubu and Peter Obi. I'm saying it. You can't compare both of them. I have more faith in Peter Obi, and I know Peter Obi is going to deliver. I know it's not going to be a magic. It's not going to be magical. But if we all put our hands on desk, put our hands together, the problem of Nigeria is systemic. Once you set the system right, everything will start working gradually. And we all have our individual roles to play. But we need a leader that will be bold enough to hold on to the battle. I heard from a reliable source that Tinubu has budgeted over 40-something trillion naira for this election. Who does that? By the time he spends that kind of money, then where will he get it back? Because it's business. So please, you are watching this broadcast. I want to encourage you. The only way we can contribute our quota is to keep speaking out the truth. Just like as I'm talking to you now. If you hate me, it's none of my business. But make we try more to share this kind of video. Make it go viral. Let it go viral. Share it. Let the whole world see it. Because somebody somewhere will just watch it and he brain go reboot. He go say, no, we cannot afford to make mistake this time around. We must salvage this country. We must save this country for the future of our children and children. That is what I have to tell you today. So share it, subscribe to the channel. We have more coming your way. So much will be coming your way. Yes, just subscribe to it. I'm still your friend, Marcus. Remember, with wings, there are no barriers. Everyone can fly. But if you don't try, you may not know how high you can fly. Thank you so much and keep moving on. Bye.